Today, I want to talk to you about something that's close to my heart. It's about trusting the universe, even when things seem uncertain. So many of us go through life feeling like we're alone, like we have to figure everything out by ourselves. You see, when we trust the universe, we open ourselves up to endless possibilities. We let go of the need to control every little thing, and instead, we surrender to the flow of life. It's like placing an order in the cosmic kitchen and knowing that it's being prepared just for you. Trusting the universe can feel like trying to walk on a tightrope without a safety net. It's scary because we've been taught to believe that we have to work hard and hustle nonstop to make our dreams come true. From a young age, we're bombarded with messages that tell us life is all about the grind, the endless struggle to reach our goals. We see it everywhere, in movies, in books, even in the stories our parents and teachers tell us. We're taught that success only comes to those who are willing to sacrifice everything else, their time, their health, their happiness, just to get ahead. And so we grow up believing that if we're not constantly pushing ourselves to the limit, we'll never amount to anything. We're told that if we don't fight tooth and nail for what we want, we'll end up falling behind, lost in a sea of mediocrity. But what if I told you that there's another way? What if I told you that you don't have to struggle and suffer to achieve your dreams? What if I told you that the universe is always conspiring in your favor, ready to support you every step of the way? You see, trusting the universe isn't about sitting back and waiting for things to magically fall into place. It's about letting go of the need to control every little detail and instead surrendering to the natural flow of life. It's about trusting that even when things don't go according to plan, there's a greater purpose at work. It's about having faith that every setback is just a detour on the road to your ultimate destination. Imagine a life where you feel light as a feather, where worries and doubts just melt away like snow in the sun. Sounds pretty good, right? Well, guess what? That life is within your reach. You might be thinking, but how? Well, my friend, it all starts with trust. Trust is like a magic key that unlocks the door to a world of abundance, love, and joy. It's like stepping into a warm ray of sunshine after a long, cold winter. And the best part, you hold that key in your hands. Now, I know it can be scary to let go of fear and doubt. They're like old friends who have been with us for so long that we've grown used to their company. But what if I told you that you no longer have to carry that heavy burden? What if I told you that you deserve to feel light and free? You see, when we dare to trust, we open ourselves up to endless possibilities. We let go of the need to control every little thing, and instead, we surrender to the flow of life. It's like floating down a gentle river, letting the current carry you to beautiful new destinations. But I understand if you're feeling hesitant. Trusting the universe isn't always easy. We've been taught to believe that we have to fight and struggle for everything we want. But what if I told you that life doesn't have to be a battle? What if I told you that you can simply surrender and let life unfold in all its beauty? Affirmations are really amazing. They're like little seeds we plant in our minds. Imagine your mind as a garden, and each affirmation is a tiny seed. Now, just like when you plant seeds in a garden, you don't see flowers popping up immediately, right? It takes time for those seeds to grow. Similarly, when we start practicing affirmations, we might not notice big changes right away. It's like we're watering those little seeds in our minds every time we repeat our affirmations. But with time, patience, and regular practice, something magical happens. Those seeds start to sprout, and before you know it, beautiful flowers begin to bloom. It's all about consistency. Just like how you water plants every day to help them grow, you need to keep repeating your affirmations consistently. Even if you don't see immediate results, Trust that those seeds of positivity are taking root in your subconscious mind. When you say affirmations, it's like giving your brain a big update. Imagine your brain is like a computer, and affirmations are the new software you're installing. But instead of fixing bugs or adding new features, you're rewiring your brain to think more positively. You see, our brains are like sponges. They soak up everything we tell them. So if we're constantly feeding ourselves negative thoughts, our brains start to believe that's the truth. But when we flip the script and start saying positive affirmations, something amazing happens. It's like we're hitting the reset button on our minds. We're wiping away all those old negative programs and replacing them with shiny new ones. And the best part, these new programs are designed to help us see the world in a whole new light. So every time you repeat an affirmation, you're literally rewiring your brain for positivity. You're teaching your brain to focus on the good stuff instead of getting bogged down by negativity. And as you do this, you're opening yourself up to a world of new possibilities. Think of it like cleaning out your closet. When you get rid of all the old worn-out clothes, you make room for new ones to come in. Similarly, when you clear out all those negative thoughts, you create space for positive things to enter your life. But here's the thing, rewiring your brain takes time and practice. Just like you wouldn't expect to run a marathon after one day of training, you can't expect your brain to change overnight. It's a gradual process, but with each repetition of your affirmations, you're laying down new pathways in your brain. And the more you practice, the stronger those pathways become. Eventually, positive thinking becomes second nature, and you find yourself naturally gravitating towards the good stuff. But remember, reprogramming your mind takes time and practice. Just like when you first learned to use a computer, there were moments of frustration and confusion, but with patience and perseverance, you mastered it. So I encourage you to be patient with yourself on this journey. Embrace the process of growth and transformation, knowing that every step you take brings you closer to your true desires. When doubts start knocking at your door, don't let them in. Instead, take a deep breath and remind yourself of something important. You are loved deeply and completely by the universe itself. Picture the universe as a warm, comforting embrace, holding you close and whispering words of encouragement in your ear. You see, the universe has your back, always. It's like having a best friend who's there for you no matter what, cheering you on from the sidelines of life. So trust in that love and support. Trust that everything is happening exactly as it should, even when it doesn't feel like it. I know it can be hard to see the bigger picture when you're in the midst of a storm, but just abundance. But if you sow seeds of doubt and fear, you'll reap a harvest of negativity and struggle. Meditation is like tending to the garden of your mind. It's a time to quiet the chatter, connect with your inner wisdom, and plant seeds of intention. Start with just 5 minutes a day, gradually expanding to embrace the tranquility within. Affirmations are the seeds we plant consciously. Write them down, speak them aloud, sing them with joy. Let your mind marinate in these positive statements until they take root and blossom into empowering beliefs. Exercise isn't just about making your body strong, it's also about making your mind and spirit strong too. When you move your body, it's like giving your whole being a big, happy shake-up. It helps to get rid of any yucky, stuck feelings and brings in fresh, lively energy. Think about it like this. Have you ever noticed how good you feel after running around outside or dancing to your favorite song? That's because movement is like a magic potion that wakes up your body, mind, and spirit. It's like pressing the reset button on your whole self. Whether you're taking a brisk walk in the park, playing tag with your friends, or even just doing a little dance in your living room, find what makes your soul happy and do it every day. It could be anything that gets your body moving and your heart singing. Maybe you love the feeling of the wind in your hair as you ride your bike, or the sound of your feet pounding the pavement as you go for a run. Or maybe you prefer the rhythm of a good old-fashioned dance party where you can let loose and shake your groove thing. Taking care of your body is super important, just like taking care of a precious temple. And one of the best ways to do that is by feeding it with foods that make it happy and healthy. Imagine your body as a temple, a sacred place that deserves only the best. When you eat foods that are good for you, it's like giving your temple a big hug from the inside out. So choose foods that are packed with goodness, like fresh fruits, crunchy veggies, whole grains, and lean proteins. But here's the secret sauce. Before you dig in, take a moment to bless your meal and give thanks for all the yummy food in front of you. It's like saying a little prayer to show gratitude for the abundance in your life. And trust me, your body will thank you for it. You've probably heard the saying, "You are what you eat," right? Well, it's true. The food you put into your body has a big impact on how you feel, both physically and mentally. So, it's important to choose foods that nourish not just your body, but also your mind and spirit. Think about it like this. When you eat foods that are good for you, you feel energized, focused, and ready to take on the world. But when you eat foods that are full of junk and unhealthy stuff, you might feel tired, sluggish, and just not yourself. Feed your mind with knowledge and inspiration. Read books that uplift you, listen to podcasts that expand your horizons, and surround yourself with positivity. The more you learn, the more you grow. Gratitude is like a magic key that opens up a treasure chest full of happiness and joy. It's the secret to living a truly wonderful life. You see, no matter how tough things may seem, there's always something to be thankful for. Every day, take a little time to think about all the good things in your life, even the small stuff. Maybe you're grateful for the sunshine on your face or the delicious meal you had for lunch. Maybe it's the laughter of your friends or the cozy warmth of your bed at night. Whatever it is, take a moment to appreciate it. Now, here's where the magic happens. When you practice gratitude, you're actually inviting more good things into your life. It's like you're telling the universe, "Hey, I appreciate all the good stuff and I'm ready for more." And guess what? The universe listens. When you're grateful for what you have, you start to notice even more blessings all around you. It's like putting on a pair of special glasses that help you see the beauty in every little thing. Suddenly, life feels brighter, lighter, and more magical. But that's not all. Gratitude also has the power to work miracles in your life. When you're truly grateful for what you have, you're sending out positive vibes into the universe. And in return, the universe sends you even more amazing things to be thankful for. You might not believe it, but I've seen it happen time and time again. People who practice gratitude regularly find that their lives are filled with abundance and blessings beyond their wildest dreams. It's like they're living in a constant state of joy and wonder. Journaling is a powerful tool for self-discovery and healing. Pour your thoughts onto the page without judgment or censorship. Allow yourself to release any pent-up emotions and gain clarity on your path forward. Visualization is like creating a movie in your mind. It's a special skill that helps you make your dreams come true. All you have to do is close your eyes and imagine yourself living the life you've always wanted. Picture it in your mind like you're watching a really cool movie starring you. But here's the secret sauce. You've got to feel the emotions as if it's happening right now. Imagine how happy, excited, and grateful you'd be if your dreams came true. Feel those feelings deep down inside, like you're already living your dream life. Believe it or not, the universe is like a giant genie that grants wishes. And guess what? It listens to the pictures we paint in our minds. So when you visualize your dreams with all your heart, the universe takes notice. It starts working behind the scenes to make your dreams a reality. Now, I know what you're thinking, but Louise, my dreams are so big, can they really come true? And my answer to that is yes, absolutely yes. The universe loves it when we dream big. It wants us to live our best lives and be the happiest versions of ourselves. Love is like a magic potion that makes everything better. It's the strongest thing in the whole wide universe. When you give love to yourself, to others, and to the world, amazing things happen. Love isn't just a feeling, it's a superpower. It can make all the bad stuff go away and turn frowns into smiles. Imagine you're feeling sad or hurt. When you fill yourself with love, it's like wrapping yourself in a warm, cozy blanket. It soothes your heart and makes you feel better. And when you share love with others, it's like giving them a big hug from the inside out. It can brighten their day and make them feel special. But love isn't just about making us feel good. It's also a healer. When you send love to someone who's sick or hurting, it can help them feel better faster. Love has this amazing power to heal our bodies, and as if there's something far off in the distance, that's where they stay. Out there in the future, just beyond your reach. It's like putting a goal on a shelf and never taking it down to work on it. But here's the secret. If you want to bring your dreams to life, you have to speak about them as if they're already here. Instead of saying, I'm going to, or I will have, try saying, I am, or I have. Speak about your dreams and desires as if they're happening right now in this moment. When you do this, you're sending a clear message to the universe that you're ready for your dreams to become a reality. You're telling the universe that you believe in yourself and in your ability to make things happen. And guess what? The universe listens. It hears your words and starts working behind the scenes to make your dreams come true. So, instead of saying, I'm going to start my own business someday, try saying, I am a successful business owner. Instead of saying, I will have a happy relationship one day, try saying, I have a loving and fulfilling relationship right now. Every single thought you have matters, my dear friends. It's like dropping pebbles into a pond. Each one creates ripples that spread out far and wide. When you think positive thoughts, it's like dropping a pebble of sunshine into your pond of life. The ripples of positivity touch everything around you, bringing warmth, light, and good things your way. But when you entertain negative thoughts, it's like dropping a pebble of darkness into your pond. The ripples of negativity spread out, casting shadows and pushing away the good things that were on their way to you. It's not that the good things disappear entirely. They're still out there, just beyond your reach, obscured by the clouds of negativity. Imagine your mind as a garden and your thoughts as seeds that you plant in the soil. Positive thoughts are like seeds of flowers. They bloom into beauty, filling your garden with color and fragrance. But negative thoughts are like weeds. They choke out the flowers and make your garden look dull and lifeless. Have you ever been really close to getting something good, but then it felt like it slipped away right when it was within your grasp? Think about those moments in your life, when you were almost there, but then it just didn't work out. If you take a moment to think back, what was going on in your mind during those times? What were you feeling? What were you telling yourself? Maybe you were filled with excitement and hope, only to feel disappointment when things didn't go as planned. Or perhaps you were anxious or doubtful, worrying about whether things would work out in the end. Your mental atmosphere, The thoughts and feelings swirling around inside you played a big role in shaping the outcome. It's like when you're reaching for something on a high shelf. You stretch and stretch, thinking you finally got it, but then it slips from your fingertips. It's frustrating, isn't it? But what if, instead of focusing on the disappointment, you focused on what led up to that moment? When you're reaching for your dreams, your mental atmosphere is just as important as your actions. If you're filled with doubt or fear, it's like adding weights to your balloon. It's going to be harder to reach those heights. But if you're filled with positivity and confidence, you'll soar higher and higher. When you have lots of negative thoughts bouncing around in your head, it's like building a big wall between you and the good stuff in life. These negative thoughts create a barrier that blocks out the positive energy and stops good things from coming your way. Imagine your mind as a garden and negative thoughts as weeds that sprout up and choke out the flowers of positivity. The more weeds you have, the harder it is for the flowers to grow and bloom. In the same way, too many negative thoughts make it difficult for positive affirmations to take root and flourish in your life. But here's the good news. You have the power to tear down that barrier and clear away those weeds. You can do this by learning to think and speak in positive affirmations, uplifting statements that affirm the good things you want to manifest in your life. Positive affirmations are like seeds of positivity that you plant in the garden of your mind. When you repeat these affirmations regularly, you water them with your belief and watch as they grow into beautiful flowers of abundance, health, and happiness. When you catch a negative thought, just think to yourself, "This is an old thought. I no longer choose to think that way." Then find a positive thought to substitute for it as quickly as you can. It's important to remember that feeling good is key. When you're feeling happy and positive, everything seems brighter and easier. But when negative thoughts creep in, thoughts of bitterness, resentment, blame, or guilt, they can bring you down and make you feel downright miserable. Think of it like this. Your mind is like a garden, and your thoughts are the seeds you plant. Positive thoughts are like seeds of beautiful flowers that bloom and bring joy, while negative thoughts are like seeds of thorny weeds that tangle and choke the life out of your garden. So, if you want to cultivate a garden of happiness and abundance in your life, you need to let go of those negative thought patterns. It's like pulling out the weeds so that the flowers can flourish. When you hold on to bitterness or resentment, it's like carrying around a heavy weight on your shoulders. It weighs you down and keeps you from experiencing the lightness and joy that life has to offer. Blaming others or feeling guilty about past mistakes only serves to keep you stuck in a cycle of negativity. Affirmations are like magic spells that can make problems disappear. When you repeat positive phrases over and over again, they work like little helpers in your mind. So, when things seem tough, you can say to yourself, "Everything is going to be okay. Good things are coming my way. I am safe." Imagine your mind as a garden. When you plant seeds of positivity with affirmations, they grow into beautiful flowers that chase away the weeds of worry and fear. So, whenever you're facing a challenge, you can water your garden with affirmations like, "I trust that everything will work out in the end. I believe in myself and my abilities. I am surrounded by love and support." It's like having a secret weapon against negativity. Instead of letting problems drag you down, you can fight back with words of encouragement and hope. So, whenever doubts creep in, you can say to yourself, "I am stronger than I think. I have the power to overcome any obstacle. I am worthy of success and happiness." Affirmations are like little reminders that you are in control of your own destiny. They help you focus on the good things in life, even when everything seems dark and gloomy. So whenever you're feeling lost or unsure, you can say to yourself, I trust in the journey of life. I am guided by inner wisdom. Constantly chase after something external, whether it's success, love, or happiness. We're operating from a place of lack. We're telling ourselves that we don't already have what we desire, and so we must tirelessly pursue it. But what if I told you that everything you seek is already within you? What if I told you that by simply aligning with the essence of who you truly are, you can effortlessly attract all that you desire into your life? You know, sometimes we think success is all about chasing after things outside of ourselves. But guess what? The real secret to success isn't about running after stuff. It's about finding peace and love inside yourself. So instead of always looking outside for success, take some time to look inside. Cultivate that feeling of peace and love within you. Imagine it like planting seeds in a garden. When you water those seeds with love and kindness, they start to grow big and strong. When you're full of peace and love, it's like you're a magnet for success. You don't even have to try hard. It just comes to you naturally. People are drawn to your positive energy, and opportunities seem to fall into your lap. Think about it like this. When you're happy and content on the inside, you're more open to all the good things the universe has to offer. It's like you're saying to the world, I'm ready for whatever comes my way. And here's the best part. You don't have to wait for success to find you. You can start cultivating that inner peace and love right now. Take a few deep breaths, close your eyes, and imagine yourself surrounded by love and abundance. Feel that warm, fuzzy feeling in your heart. In my teachings and writings, I often speak about the power of our thoughts and words. What we affirm to ourselves on a daily basis shapes our reality. So instead of chasing after success, start affirming to yourself that you are already successful. Every morning, as you wake up, look into the mirror and repeat affirmations such as, I am successful, I am worthy of all the abundance life has to offer, I attract success effortlessly. By doing so, you're reprogramming your subconscious mind to align with the reality you wish to create. Another essential aspect of attracting success is practicing radical self-love and self-care. When you prioritize your well-being and honor your needs, you send a powerful message to the universe that you deserve all the blessings that life has to offer. Gratitude is like magic for making good things happen in your life. It's simple but powerful. Every day, take a little time to think about all the good stuff you already have. Maybe it's the people who care about you, like your family and friends, or maybe it's the beauty of the world around you, like the trees, the sky, or the flowers. Even the little things count, like a warm cup of tea on a chilly morning, or a friendly smile from a stranger. When you focus on these good things and say thanks for them, you're opening up the door for even more good stuff to come your way. It's like planting seeds of happiness in your heart. The more you plant, the more they grow. So, make gratitude a habit. You can write in a journal, say thanks out loud, or just think about all the things you're grateful for. However you do it, just make sure to do it every day. And here's the really cool part. When you're grateful for what you have, it's like sending a message to the universe. You're saying, hey, I appreciate all this good stuff in my life. And the universal, being the awesome place that it is, wants to send you even more good stuff to be grateful for. Visualization is like using your imagination to make your dreams come true. It's a super cool trick that anyone can do. Here's how it works. Every day, take a little time to picture yourself living your dream life. Maybe you're chilling on a sunny beach, or maybe you're rocking it on stage in front of a huge crowd. Whatever your dream is, see it in your mind like it's happening right now. But here's the fun part. Don't just see it, feel it too. Imagine how awesome it would feel to be living your dream. Maybe you're smiling from ear to ear, or maybe you're doing a happy dance. Whatever it is, feel those good vibes deep down in your bones. When you do this, you're telling the universe, hey, this is what I want. It's like sending out a big, clear message that says, I'm ready for all the good stuff. And guess what? The universe is always listening. So when it hears your message, it starts working behind the scenes to make your dreams a reality. Now you might be thinking, but how do I know if it's working? Well, here's the thing. The universe doesn't always work on our timetable. Sometimes it takes a little while for things to happen, but that's okay. Just keep visualizing, keep feeling those good vibes, and trust that the universe is doing its thing. And here's a little secret. The more you visualize, the easier it gets. It's like flexing a muscle. You get stronger the more you use it. So don't be afraid to dream big and visualize often. You never know what amazing things might come your way. Finally, it's time to release any thoughts that make you feel small. These are the beliefs or words that say things like, I can't do it, or I'm not good enough. They're like heavy chains holding you back. But guess what? You have the power to break free from them. First, let's talk about limiting beliefs. These are ideas that tell you what you can't do or what you're not capable of. Maybe someone once told you that you'll never succeed, or maybe you've just started to believe it yourself. Well, it's time to kick those beliefs to the curb. You are capable of so much more than you think. Negative self-talk is another biggie. This is when you say mean things to yourself like, I'm stupid, or I'll never be good enough. Ouch. That kind of talk doesn't do anyone any favors. It's like planting weeds in your garden instead of flowers. So let's pull out those weeds and plant some beautiful thoughts instead. Now let's talk about what to replace those limiting beliefs and negative thoughts with. We're talking about thoughts that make you feel strong, confident, and empowered. These are the thoughts that say, I can do anything I set my mind to, or I am worthy of all the good things in life. It might feel a bit weird at first, like trying on a new pair of shoes, but the more you practice, the more natural it will feel. You'll start to believe in yourself in a whole new way. And guess what? That's when the magic happens. Imagine waking up in the morning and feeling excited about the day ahead. You're ready to take on any challenge that comes your way because you know deep down that you've got what it takes. That's the power of confidence and empowerment. I want you to know that you have within you the power to attract all the success, love, and abundance you desire. You are a magnificent being capable of creating miracles in your life. So never pursue anything outside of yourself. Instead, align with the truth of who you are and watch as success chases after you.